Hey Pisces, how's it going? I'm tuning in for a reading today. Let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for you. Before I get started, Pisces, for the ones that are on Patreon, the 3-3 membership does allow you to request a specific reading on a specific topic. Okay, so that is an option. I've been getting requests for love readings. I usually don't do love readings, but if I do, they're going to be on the Patreon side. Spirit, channel through the messages that Pisces needs to hear at this time. What does Pisces need to know at this time, Holy Spirit? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Okay, your first card is the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Your second card is the Ten of Swords in the upright. Okay, King of Pentacles in the upright, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Pisces, what's going on here? There's a lot of different energies in your environment or in your frequency, or different energies trying to tap into your energy. Okay, I'm getting at least 2 to 3 different people trying to tap into your energy, Pisces. Again, I don't know the context of it, but it feels like there's different energies here that are not just yours, is what I'm getting here. Okay, for a lot of you, we have 2 10s. The Wheel of Fortune is card number 10. The Ten of Swords is also a 10. For a lot of you, Pisces, these 3 people, or these people that are tapping into your energy, there's already been an ending. There's already been some kind of closing. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles. So Pisces, in your present energy, I see you looking towards the future. I see you looking forward, and things are advancing. Things are progressing. What I'm getting with this King of Pentacles, Pisces, is you're undergoing a process. Okay, it doesn't feel like a journey. It feels like a process. There's a process. There's a step-by-step kind of layout. I was going to say journey, but I'm being corrected by Spirit. Spirit is saying it's not a journey, it's a process. Okay, so some of you, Pisces, with this King of Pentacles, you've been prepared for a specific achievement or a specific kind of accomplishment or a goal that you have, and you're going through a process, is what I'm getting here. So yeah, you're looking forward in the present moment, but I do see 2 10s, okay, past energy, and then we have a Knight of Wands in the reverse as the final card. Pisces, be careful of distractions, is what I'm gonna say here. Energy that is kind of scattered, or just very in and out, or impulsive, or just hot and cold. Careful of energy that is imbalanced or inconsistent. Okay, this can be within you, or this can be within people that you have around you, or situations that you already closed out. Okay, we have 2 10s here. Do your best to stay focused at this time. For some of you, Pisces, you may want to get into meditation or a certain kind of practice or method to help you hone in on your focus, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, because this Knight of Wands, it could be you, or it could be other energies around you. Okay, do apply that to your situation, because that Knight of Wands, again, if it's you, it could be a lack of focus. Okay, it could be distractions, it could be inconsistency, it could be impulsive energy that comes in but is a little bit scattered. Okay, but I'm getting it as a lack of focus. For others of you, Pisces, I'm getting very specifically, because we have 2 10s, you may have people from the past that kind of want to loop back around or come back around for another cycle with that Wheel of Fortune. All right, but their energy, again, we're talking about a King of Pentacles representing your energy, Pisces, and we're talking about a Knight of Wands in the reverse. There's a lack of maturity. Okay, there's a lack of maturity, or a lack of, yeah, pretty much a lack of maturity, because the Knight of Wands in the reverse has nothing on a King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is represented by wisdom. He has proof of concept. What he does, what he manifests, what he works on grows. It compounds. Okay, that's why he's the King of Pentacles. He's very wealthy. He's very abundant. He's very much in a place of mastery over this physical realm, because it represents the Pentacles. So for some of you, Pisces, I don't know why I'm getting root chakra energy with all this red. Your sights are set on the prize. Your values, your motivations, your intentions, Pisces, are on a whole nother level compared to this person. Okay, if this is a person from the past, it could be a fire sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be a fire sign, but the energy that I'm seeing here is very immature. Okay, it's distracted, it's scattered, it's inconsistent. Again, for some of you, Pisces, this may be a shadow side within you. Okay, for others of you, Pisces, you have someone from the past trying to come back around, but they're in this King of Wands in the reverse energy. Again, it's not a vibrational match. Okay, a King of Pentacles is not a match to that Knight of Wands in the reverse. I'm hearing toxic energy. Okay, there's a toxic energy with this Knight of Wands in the reverse. Whether it's a shadow side, Pisces, that you have, or it's another person. okay? For a lot of you, I'm getting this as another person that wants to come back around because we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah. For the ones of you that this is a person, someone wants another go around. Someone wants to repeat a cycle. Someone wants to keep things the way that they were, the way that they used to be, okay, before something ended. 10 of Swords. Yeah, we got 2 10s. The Wheel of Fortune to the 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords is an ending. It's a permanent ending. It's all 10 swords. Whether it's betrayal, heartbreak, painful endings, disappointments, whatever this is, this marked an ending with this character, with this person, whoever they were, okay? But someone wants to reopen a cycle. Someone wants to come back around is what I'm getting here. Yeah, but again, King of Pentacles to Knight of Wands in the reverse, Pisces. Spirit wants you to stay focused on your goals, on your achievements, on your intentions, in your process, okay? Because I heard journey, but Spirit said very clearly, it's a process, it's not a journey. It's not random. It's not about praying, hoping, and wishing and having faith that something happens or trying. It's about making it happen. Pentacles in the upright is someone who can manifest and materialize your dreams into reality. That's why he's the King of Pentacles. He's good with this earthly realm. So a lot of you Pisces, you've been blessed with an ability to manifest, to materialize, that you wouldn't even be able to explain it to another person how you did it. Okay, because I'm hearing it's unconventional. The way that you manifest is unconventional. Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse. So Pisces, I'm going to say that the biggest message that I'm getting here is, yes, something ended in the past. King of Pentacles, you're looking forward in the present moment, Pisces. Things are flowing in the right direction. However, Knight of Wands in the reverse. Someone may try and come back around if this is another person that is a distraction or is a imbalanced or unbalanced energy. It's inconsistent. Spirit wants you to watch out for that. If this is you, Pisces, and this is a shadow side within you, Spirit wants you to keep an eye out for this energy. To stay focused on what this King of Pentacles is working towards is what I'm getting here, Pisces. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Knight of Wands. I want to know more because this is the only thing that I'm seeing as a challenge. Because even though you have a 10 of Swords, this is past energy. This is no longer in the present. This has already happened. So this Knight of Wands coming in as future energy is a distraction is what I'm getting here. Yeah. Hone in on your focus, Pisces, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You may also want to work on your root chakra and your sacral chakra energy. Again, sacral chakra is where all your creativity, where all your enthusiasm, that yes, it's your life force, okay? So there's something here about working on your creative energy, but then grounding it with your root chakra. It's like you're manifesting, you're creating, but at the same time you're doing. There's a process. Yeah, there's something here, Pisces, about your sacral and your root chakra. You may want to heal those chakras, activate them or balance them out or clear them. But these colors are being highlighted. Yeah, the orange and the red. Something about your creativity, Pisces. Something about your creativity connected to your process, connected to your method. Pisces, I'm getting a very specific message that some of you Pisces, you're very good manifestors, but you may not even know exactly what it is that you're doing to get what it is that you want. Sometimes it happens very quickly, sometimes it takes longer, and you may not know exactly what's happening in the process. You know that you can manifest, you know that you're very good at it, but there's something here, Pisces, about connecting your creative energy to your root, to your groundedness. Some way, somehow, Pisces, both of these chakras are going to create an energy vortex. It's going to empower your journey. So there's something here about aligning these two specific chakras is what I'm getting here. Holy Spirit, clarify the Knight of Wands in the reverse for Pisces. What is this Knight of Wands in the reverse for Pisces? What is this about, Holy Spirit? Who is this Knight of Wands in the reverse? Please clarify. Wow, Pisces, what did I say? What did I just say, Pisces? I said toxic, okay? I literally said toxic. It's a toxic energy. You can rewind the video, Pisces, but I said toxic, and now look, we have the devil in the reverse. This energy is toxic, whether it's a person or a shadow aspect of self, okay? It could be a bad habit, okay, where you get distracted or you overindulge or you're inconsistent or where there's a scattered energy that can turn toxic very quickly. Yeah, because that Knight of Wands is a lot of sacral energy. So if it's not channeled properly, it can be all over the place, whatever this energy is. But if it's another person, Pisces, be careful, okay? Because they're paired with this Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse. Yeah, Pisces, if this is another person, someone hasn't let go and someone wants something to go back to how it used to be, okay? I don't know for who that is, but if this is a person, you're gonna know who you are, all right? And I'm getting that for a lot of you, it is, okay? This is a toxic person that wants things to go back to how they used to be. And they want to have some sort of control. They want to have some sort of power or an upper hand over you. As you can see here in the Devil card, okay, it's in the reverse, but in the upright, you can see that this person is tied to the Devil, okay? There's ties. This person is being tormented by this negative energy. So what I'm getting, Pisces, is this person, they have lost a hold or a grip on you. An ending, okay? This is you moving forward, okay? The King of Pentacles is your present energy. Now again, Knight of Wands in the reverse is the future energy coming in. With the Devil, to clarify, it's saying be careful of toxic people, or be careful of people that are distractions, all right? Or if this is a shadow aspect within you, be careful of those bad habits, okay? Be careful of this scattered energy that can prolong things. It can become very difficult to make something happen because it's very inconsistent, what I'm getting here, okay? So for some of you, Pisces, this is another person trying to come back in. For others of you, this is a way of being or a habit that can lead to distractions, okay? It can lead to just being in the moment, but allowing yourself to get distracted, allowing yourself to lose focus, or getting scattered in that energy. So yeah, this is what I'm getting as a warning here. Again, I'm not necessarily seeing it as a challenge, because you're already in this King of Pentacles energy. You're already grounded and rooted in your own energy. And it's a matter of staying there. It's a matter of holding that energy and not getting pulled into this, whatever this is. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is another person. Another person that you had an open cycle with, okay? Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Whoever this person is, Pisces, they don't have any peace, okay? They don't have any peace, they don't have any closure. And this is why they feel like something is just open here. It's unfinished business, is an open cycle, and they may want to come back in for closure, okay, quote unquote, but don't fall for that, because we got the Devil energy here. This can be a person, Pisces, that is very obsessive, okay? They think about something very obsessively. I heard obsessive compulsion, okay? Someone can be obsessed with you, Pisces, and just thinking about you, and just, I heard hyper fixated, okay? So someone may be fixated on you. Someone from your past, fixated on you, what are you doing, who you're talking to, what you're up to, okay? This is someone that wants to know. This is someone that wants to pry, okay? But this is why, the Devil in the reverse, you broke free from someone's grip or someone's hold, or someone's negative energy. You broke free from a toxic cycle, Pisces, and someone wants to reel you back in. Pisces, I'm getting very clearly, some of you have a test coming up. No, Spirit just said not a test, a quiz, okay? I literally just heard that, not a test, a quiz, okay? So this, whatever this is, Pisces, whoever this energy is, I'm getting you already defeated this energy. You already walked away. You already did what you had to do. Doesn't matter how painful it was, you did what you had to do. And now you find yourself in this King of Pentacles. So what I'm getting, Pisces, is this is not even something to be worried about. Spirit knows that you're going to pass the test or the quiz. Yeah, because you already learned that lesson is what I'm getting, Pisces. You shouldn't be afraid or scared to make the same mistakes is what I'm hearing. Because you learned the lesson, you mastered it. The King of Pentacles is literally the final card in the entire tarot deck. Okay, out of 78 cards, this is the final card. You've mastered the physical realms. Maybe you understand people a lot better. You understand this material world a lot better. You understand how money and energy and business and paperwork, how everything kind of just plays in to your life, okay? Because we do live in a material physical life. And this King of Pentacles is showing some kind of mastery over your physical life. So Pisces, you may have a quiz coming up where old energies try to re-enter, or there's old temptations, or old cycles trying to pull you back into something. But I'm getting, Pisces, you already passed the test. So there's no reason to be worried or concerned about this energy, whoever this is. I'm hearing childish, okay? Childish. Yeah, because the Knight of Wands in the reverse is someone who lacks maturity, and it's very, very obvious. Now, the Devil paired with that Knight of Wands in the reverse, this can be Pisces, someone who just overindulges, okay? They can have addictions, bad habits, toxic energy, negative energy about them. They could be someone, Pisces, that when you talk to them, when you're around them, you can feel exhausted. Like you need time to recharge or recalibrate after hanging with this person. Yeah, because this is the Devil energy. There's no way around that energy. It is an energy of toxicity and patterns and constriction and restriction. But it being in the reverse is saying that you already broke free. Okay, you already passed that test. But here in the future, you have a quiz coming back around. Yeah, you already learned the lesson. So there's nothing to be worried about is what I'm getting. Give me a few more cards for that Knight of Wands, Holy Spirit. Clarify this Knight of Wands in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about this Knight of Wands? What do you want Pisces to know and understand about this Knight of Wands in the reverse, Holy Spirit? Yeah, Eight of Swords. Wow, the Lovers in the reverse. The Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Pisces, this energy is crazy, okay? Someone, Pisces, someone wanted to keep you hostage, okay? Someone wanted to keep you in a place where they could continue tapping into your energy, whether this is mentally, emotionally, physically, whatever it is. This Eight of Swords, someone wanted to make you think, Pisces, that you are tied to a situation or that you are bound to a situation. Maybe it's someone telling you that you have to sign a contract, or is someone trying to force you to accept a reality that is not true. As you can see here, Pisces, this is a reflection. It's just a mirror. This is the reality. Someone wanted you to feel, Pisces, like you were trapped, or there was nowhere to go, or that you had to do something. Wanted to make you feel like you were tied down or cuffed, okay? Or restricted in a sense. Yeah, because the Eight of Swords does talk about a mental prison. Someone wanted to create the illusion of you being trapped. Yeah, but that's all it was. It was an illusion. The Lovers in the reverse. Pisces, I'm getting a very specific message. Someone wanted to keep you, I don't know what the right word would be, kind of in limbo, okay? Up in the air. Someone wanted to keep you in a place of indecision so that you wouldn't recognize your power. Because your power comes, Pisces, from making decisions and following through with them. The Lovers in the reverse, this is indecision. This is going back and forth. This is not knowing what to do, okay? And both the Devil and the Lovers card in the original tarot deck are depicted as two people that are chained, okay? It's not a pretty energy. It talks about chains. It talks about restriction. Yeah, the Lovers in the reverse. Someone wanted you to think, Pisces, that you didn't have options or that you didn't have a choice. That you were bound or that you were trapped. Someone wanted you to perceive yourself that way, okay? But it was all an illusion. Yeah, it was all an illusion. King of Pentacles, you're the one holding the coin. You're the one holding the pentacle. Pisces, I feel that some of you already knew what this person was trying to do or what the situation was trying to create. Yeah, because in this King of Pentacles, you're giggling. It's like you're laughing. Yeah, Pisces, someone thought that they had you. Someone thought that they got you or they had you. Someone thought that they got you caught up in something, whether this was a contract, a legal agreement, whether this was a relationship, whoever this was, Pisces. I don't know what context this is, but I'm seeing a toxic person that wanted to create this illusion. Yeah, and their intention, Pisces, was to keep you in limbo or in some kind of confusion so that you didn't recognize your power and make a decision. And your power comes from making decisions and sticking through with them. Yeah, King of Pentacles, you are a decision maker. Someone wanted to steal your power, but all they could do was create an illusion. Yeah, through confusion, they created an illusion is what I'm hearing. This person was trying to keep you confused so that you would fall for an illusion. Yeah, they wanted to restrict your options or your choices, or they wanted you to feel like you didn't have choices or options. Someone wanted you to need them for something or submit to them for something. Someone wanted to abuse their power is what I'm getting here. Pisces, you're the King of Pentacles. Yes, I feel, Pisces, that whatever happened in the situation, this person knew about your power, but they were hoping that you didn't. Some way, somehow, Pisces, they saw you like this, okay? They saw you in this light. They thought that they could create an illusion around you to keep you stuck, or to keep you in the same place, or to hold you down or hold you back. And for some of you Pisces, if this was some kind of relationship or romantic, someone wanted to claim you, but it doesn't come from a place of love, okay? This almost feels like a prison or slavery. This feels like entrapment, like restriction. Yeah. No, Pisces, Knight of Wands in the reverse. You're a free spirit. It's gonna take a lot more than just an illusion here. Yeah, but what I'm getting specifically is someone wanted to create confusion in order to create an illusion, so that you didn't know which way to go, so that you didn't know what decision to make. Someone wanted you, Pisces, to stay in indecision, is what I'm getting here. Holy Spirit, why is the Lovers in the reverse? Please clarify the Lovers in the reverse. Why is the Lovers in the reverse, Holy Spirit? What is this about? What is this about? Okay, we have the Queen of Cups. We have the Page of Swords. Give me one more card. I'm just gonna get one more card. Holy Spirit, clarify the Lovers in the reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know and understand about the Lovers in the reverse? What do you want Pisces to know and understand about the Lovers in the reverse? Okay, the Chariot, I don't know, it kind of came out sideways. I'm gonna take it in the reverse. Yeah, Chariot in the reverse, High Priestess in the reverse. So 2 major arcanas in the reverse, 3 major arcanas in the reverse. 4. We got the Devil, the Lovers, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. And the Wheel of Fortune. Pisces, all of your major arcanas are literally in the reverse. Yeah, every single one of them. Every single one of them. That's crazy, Pisces. The Lovers in the reverse, clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Page of Swords, the Chariot, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Pisces, someone was trying to use someone sees you, okay? Someone sees you, someone knows who you are, whether you're a male or a female. The Queen of Cups does represent the Piscean energy. Someone knows who you are. Someone, Pisces, believe it or not, they see all of your gifts. They see your light. They see your abilities. And they may even recognize certain qualities or abilities that you may not even recognize within yourself, okay? This person I'm getting is very observant. So they know who you are at your core, okay? This person knows who you are. They know that you're in your power. Page of Swords coming in. However, they can't get your attention is what I'm hearing. You're not giving them attention. Yeah, because I'm hearing, Pisces, with this Devil in the reverse, it's either some kind of an indulgence or a craving or a need or an attachment, but someone is needing and wanting your attention, but your attention is elsewhere. You're focused somewhere else, Pisces. There's something here about your plans, your ideas, your visions, what it is that you're learning, what it is that you're studying. The Page of Swords is a student energy. This is a student of someone who loves to learn, someone who is curious, intelligent, someone who's intellectual, okay? Yeah, but it is a student energy. Something else has got your attention, and this person is requesting, demanding your attention, needing it, craving it, with this Devil in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, the High Priestess in the reverse. Your intuition, Pisces, is letting you know that you're not to engage with these past energies. Whoever it is that I'm speaking to, with this Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Devil in the reverse, your intuition has already alerted you, High Priestess in the reverse, to not reconnect or to not re-engage with these energies. This is something that you already know. Queen of Cups, someone is back for your healing energy. I just heard that. Someone is coming back around for your healing energy. Someone is here for what you can do for them, what you represent, who you are. Pisces, for some of you, some people may try to use you for what it is that you can do or for what it is that you can offer, maybe even for your gifts with this Queen of Cups. Someone is back for more is what I'm hearing. Someone is back for more, yeah. High Priestess in the reverse. Your intuition already let you know, Pisces, that this is a situation that is not worth engaging into. Why is a Chariot in the reverse? Holy Spirit, why is a Chariot in the reverse? What is this about? Yeah, 6 of Wands. Okay, Spirit wants you, Pisces, to not get caught up with past energies because you got a victory coming in. You got a major victory coming in, Pisces. 6 of Wands. This is big, whatever this is, Pisces. So Chariot, do not engage with these energies because you may get caught up in collateral damage. Pisces, this person, where they're headed or how they're living their life is very toxic. They're having to suffer the consequences of their choices. This is why they're back for more, okay? They're back for more because they want some healing, they want some guidance, they want some light, okay? But Spirit is saying, Pisces, if you get involved with these energies, you may have to deal with some collateral damage because they're in this negative, low vibrational energy, and you don't need to do that. 6 of Wands. You got victory and success, attention coming your way. Again, a very magnetic energy with the 6 of Wands. Yeah, success looks good on you is what I'm hearing, Pisces. You have a vibe, an aura around you of success, of achievement, of accomplishment. 6 of Wands. You're going to be celebrated, Pisces. I see a lot of you up on stage, okay? Showing off that trophy, that achievement, that accomplishment. Yeah, success looks good on you. Chariot in the reverse. Stay away from these energies because you don't want to get caught up in whatever they're already caught up in. Someone is trying to reel you back in, Pisces, is what I'm getting here. Page of Swords. They're demanding and requesting your attention. Your attention is elsewhere. Yeah. Your eyes are set on the prize. King of Pentacles. Some way, somehow, Pisces, your energy comes in very, very beautiful. You got the Queen of Cups representing your feminine side and the King of Pentacles representing your masculine side. For some of you, Pisces, this may even be a power couple. A water sign and an earth sign. Yeah, water and earth are actually a very good balance. If you think about it, when you mix the element of water with earth, plants and trees grow. So some of you, Pisces, you have an alliance, a relationship, some kind of partnership that is going to be very, very balanced. You both are going to complement each other very nicely. Yeah, one's coming in with the feminine energy, the other one's coming in with the masculine. Doesn't mean that you're male or female. Everybody has both energies. But I'm getting, Pisces, you're looking very balanced, both in your masculine and your feminine energy. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of progress around you. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Success looks good on you. Success looks good on you. 10 of Swords. Some of you, Pisces, whatever this was, you're not even thinking about it. You're not even giving it attention or energy. You're not thinking about the past anymore. With the King of Pentacles, you're looking forward, and there is some kind of inner knowing that is allowing you to relax, to appreciate what you've accomplished, to appreciate what you've built, what you've done, how far you've come. Yeah, it's a very fatherly, grounded, wise energy is what I'm getting. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups. Very much in touch with your emotions, with your gifts, with your abilities, with your intuition, and very grounded. Yeah, Pisces, this energy is serving you very well, is what I'm getting here. But there is, with this Chariot in the reverse, a need to stay out of this person's way, or a need to get this person out of your way. Yeah, because the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, unfinished business, someone wants another go around. 10 of Swords, this is a permanent ending. This is an official ending. King of Pentacles, your current energy to the Knight of Wands. Pisces, because of this magnetic energy, you may just attract a lot of people. Okay, it's not that you're attracting the wrong kinds of people or toxic relationships or toxic friendships, is that you're accepting the wrong kinds of people, or you're accepting the wrong kinds of partnerships or friendships or relationships. Because what I'm getting, Pisces, with this Knight of Wands is the attention, the energy, the magnetism is already there. You are attracting a lot of attention, but now it's a need, Pisces, to learn how to discern who is right to come into your life, who is right to get to know you. Or to even bring into your circle, because that Knight of Wands doesn't mean that you're just attracting, toxic people or immature people or people that are players or flighty, whatever this is. This Knight of Wands energy is very, I don't want to say the word incompetent. It's more of a lack of immaturity, okay? But again, you're at a King of Pentacles energy in the upright. They're at a Knight of Wands in the reverse, okay? Followed by that Devil in the reverse. Either you need to stay out of someone's way, Pisces, or you need to get them out of your way. Because the Chariot in the reverse is saying, Pisces, stay out of their way, because where they're headed and the energy that they're in is very negative. Okay, this is lower vibrational energy. Yeah, and Spirit wants you to stay over here. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords. Spirit wants you to look forward and not get pulled back into something here. 6 of Wands, yeah, because you have a victory, a celebration. A lot of you, Pisces, you're being rewarded for letting something go, or for letting something end, or for initiating a change, or taking some kind of initiative in an area of your life. King of Pentacles, you're being rewarded for that. 6 of Wands. Pisces, I'm getting a very specific message. I don't know for who this is, but I'm getting that for some of you Pisces, if this has to do with a past person, with the Page of Swords, you're going to be receiving some information. I don't know how this is going to come in. For some of you Pisces, you may stumble on some information. For others of you, if you've been looking and asking, you're about to find something out. Something's about to be exposed. Some information is coming to the light. And I usually don't get that with the Page of Swords. It usually comes in with the Ace of Swords, but it's coming in with the Page of Swords. Some of you Pisces, there's some information that you didn't know about this past person, maybe about their past, maybe about who they are as a person. And when this information hits you, Pisces, you're gonna realize that you dodged a bullet, that you're truly being protected from a situation here. I know it sounds cheesy and it's so overplayed, but rejection is God's protection. If there was a situation here, Pisces, that your intuition was letting you know was not aligned or something was off, you were feeling a little bit anxious or nervous or off balance or off track. Yeah, something was odd within this energy, Pisces. So 6 of Wands. Spirit is saying that some of you may have known something intuitively, but you're about to get some physical proof, some facts, some information. Okay, Swords is words, communication, writing, paperwork. Okay, some of you, you're going to realize something about this person's past or something about who they really are. Eight of Swords, the Lovers in the reverse. Whatever it is, Pisces, you're going to discover that some way, somehow, you may have not known how bad it was, but you dodged a bullet. You dodged some kind of situation that may have kept you suppressed or imprisoned or, with this Eight of Swords, some kind of a mental prison. Someone wanted to stay connected to you, Pisces. I don't know for who that is. Someone wanted to remain connected to you. But when this 10 of Swords happened, you cut off all connections. Okay? A 10 of Swords is a 10 of Swords. It's an official ending. You cut something off. It was painful, but you completely detached. When you let something go, you let it go for good. You're not playing any games is what I'm getting here. So yeah, 10 of Swords, you did the work. You did the work that you had to do, but now with the Devil coming in the reverse, you freed yourself from some kind of attachment, but someone's trying to reattach themselves. Page of Swords, you're about to discover some information about this person or about the situation that is really going to make things click for you, Pisces. Yeah, you didn't know the depth of the situation, Pisces, or who you were dealing with or what this was about. The Devil in the reverse. With this King of Pentacles, Pisces, I'm getting that some of you already know. You have a lot of life experience. You're well-traveled. You've met a lot of people. You have this experience in your life. Some of you, Pisces, you were forced to grow up very quickly. Okay, but the King of Pentacles is literally the final card in the tarot. So someone who's gone through all the lessons, the water, the cups, the swords, the wands, the pentacles. Okay, someone who's mastered all different areas of life, whether it's the mental state, the emotional state, the physical state. It's a lot more, Pisces. It's a lot more than what we see in the surface. The King of Pentacles can be perceived as someone who's materialistic or good with the material realm, but it's someone who's truly very wise. So some of you, Pisces, you may have understood something, but you may have not known how bad it actually was. There's some information that's going to come to light, Pisces, that's going to really help you understand, and it's going to help things click. Yeah, I keep hearing, Pisces, you dodged a bullet, okay? Something here was worse than it seemed or worse than it looked, okay? It's like knowing about someone's past, but you don't really know the extent of their past. You don't really know who they are as a person. Something along those lines. The Devil in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Someone wanted to create confusion so that they could have you fall for an illusion with the Eight of Swords and keep you trapped there. The Lovers in the reverse and indecision. The Chariot in the reverse, collateral damage. The High Priestess in the reverse, your intuition, Pisces, was way ahead of you. Your intuition, when you first encountered this person or this situation, you may have felt your body, you may have felt anxiety or nervousness or just an energy that was off in your body. And I'm getting with the High Priestess in the reverse, that was your intuition. Okay? That was your intuition letting you know. Yeah, I don't know for who this message is for, Pisces. It is getting more specific, but the Page of Swords is saying you're about to come into some information that is going to expose someone or is going to help you understand something, but it's going to help everything click, okay? But I keep hearing with this Queen of Cups and this Devil, someone is back for more, is what I'm hearing. Someone's back for more of your energy, more of your time, more of your healing energy or your gifts or what it is that you can do for others, how you make other people feel. Someone is back for more of your energy is what I'm getting with this Queen of Cups. But again, King of Pentacles, you're masculine. You don't have to allow that, Pisces. Just because someone knocks doesn't mean that you have to open. Doesn't mean that you have to say yes, okay, to something that you don't want to say yes to. There's something here, Pisces, about not letting someone put the weight on you, not letting someone pull you into something. Again, I don't know what this is, whether it's a contract, an agreement, a friendship, a relationship, a partnership, whatever this is. This Knight of Wands and this Devil in the reverse, this is the same person, is what I'm getting here. This is the same person. This is one person. This is the same energy. Pisces, I'm getting here with this Queen of Cups, someone may have tried to mirror your energy or copy certain things about you. And I'm getting, Pisces, you noticed, you caught it. You noticed that this was happening, you caught it. Pisces, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of either someone's coming back for more of your energy or someone wants to be with you or someone wants to be you, literally. Someone's coming back for more of your energy. I don't know if they're trying to emulate your energy or just take it. I don't know what this is, but someone is back for more is what I'm hearing. Someone's trying to copy you also. Again, they don't know, Pisces, if they want to be with you or they want to be like you, okay? But someone is back for more. Someone wants more of this energy with the Queen of Cups. Holy Spirit, clarify the Queen of Cups for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know about this Queen of Cups? What do you want Pisces to know about this Queen of Cups? And again, this is showing up as your energy. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yes, Pisces, this is your energy. This energy is meant to go back to you, is what I'm getting. Whatever you're able to do for other people, Spirit wants you to do that same thing for you. If you're the one, Pisces, that is constantly there motivating others, helping them make their dreams a reality, helping them with their businesses, or helping them with this or that, or, motivating someone or believing in someone. Again, Pisces, you know what you do. You know what you do because people come for your energy. Spirit is saying channel that energy back to self, okay? 9 of Pentacles is a single energy, okay? It doesn't mean that you have to be single. It's just an independent energy. Spirit wants you to give that energy back to self. Why? Because we have 9-9. 9 of Pentacles to 9 of Cups. Because some way, somehow, Pisces, you're watering your own crops. You're watering your own harvest. Got a lot of abundance and harvest and wishes becoming a reality in this month of September. 9-9. Yeah, to the 8 of Pentacles. There's something here, Pisces, about your focus. There's something here about your work. There's something here about your manifestations. Because we got 9-9 to the 8, okay? And 8 is an infinity sign. What you're giving out is coming right back in. So there's something here, Pisces, that you're being asked to focus on or put more work or more effort towards. Pisces, I'm getting a very specific message. Someone was trying to use your energy to manifest off of you, okay? And Spirit wants you to take that energy back and to not allow those energetic holes, okay? Because someone may have been trying to tap into your aura or your energy, but Spirit wants you to use all that energy and invest it back into self because you have a wish fulfillment, okay? We got 2 9s coming in, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. In this month of September, month number 9, you're going to be receiving a lot of abundance and positive news. 8 of Pentacles, stay focused. For some of you, Pisces, there may be a change in projects or careers or businesses. The 8 of Pentacles is all about your craft, what you're good at, what you do. If something is getting repetitive, if something is getting boring, if you're feeling like there's a need for a change, or maybe even monetizing a hobby, that 8 of Pentacles is your green light. It's saying, Pisces, you have all the tools that you need. It's only a matter of bringing it together. Yeah, it's like you've been gathering these ingredients, and now it's time to bake the cake. Now it's time to see what ingredient you're going to mix with what ingredient. It's almost, Pisces, like you're creating a recipe, your own recipe for your success formula, whatever this is. It looks like this entire time you've been gathering the ingredients and now you're ready to put them together and make something out of it. So 8 of Pentacles. There's something here, Pisces, that keeps coming up with your focus. Where attention goes, energy flows, or where energy flows, attention goes, something like that is what I'm getting here. There's something about your energy and your attention. Being very clear, Pisces, with yourself, what you're investing your time, your attention, and your energy in. And I'm saying be clear with yourself because there was an element of confusion. There is an element of illusion here that was under this person or under this situation. Again, if it's a person, this Devil in the reverse and this Knight of Wands in the reverse is the same person, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Focus on your work, focus on your craft, what you're good at. Because we got 9-9. You got double abundance coming your way. Queen of Cups, stay in your element, stay connected. Pisces, someone wants to take you off your element or out of your element, but this is where you're most powerful. Yeah. I'm hearing do it again, do it again. It's like someone wants, Pisces, someone's coming back for more. Whether it's your energy, whether it's what you do, okay? But I'm hearing do it again. Someone wants to come back for more energy or someone wants you to do something that you did before. Again, whether this is believing in someone's dream, whether this is inspiring someone, whether this is helping someone with a problem that they have. The Devil in the reverse, someone is back for more. Okay, Queen of Cups, stay in your power. Don't let someone harden you. Don't let someone take you off the path. Okay, because it's not about them, it's about you. Yeah, Page of Swords. Free up your mind, Pisces. Free up your mind. If you're thinking about this person or if you're thinking about the situation, there's something here about your focus. Be very aware and mindful of your focus because you're manifesting and you got a 6 of Wands coming in. It's a very positive sign, Pisces. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, mastering a skill, an expert, craftsmanship, the Mirakai that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience, determination, and soul purpose. Patience and determination are the best ways to ensure your success. Mastering this skill takes time and perseverance, and shortcuts are not the best path forward as you build your experience. Remain dedicated to excellence in developing your unique form. Study, practice, and improve and thrive. Put your Mirakai, your love, your soul, and your energetic essence into your work and bring it in a consistent, methodical way. Perfect your craft and imbue joy into the repetitive things that you find yourself doing. Find flow in the details no matter what it is that you find yourself dedicated to. If you know it's time to move on to something more inspiring, find your plan to do so. Consistent action is called for, and often we feel blocked right before we expand into new levels. It's okay to be imperfect as you learn. As you become the master, find joy in self-improvement to help you get there. With loving determination, I persevere and I become the person I long to be. So Pisces, I'm getting that this is a very important time for you. August leading to September. Yeah, and September is a very big month when it comes to blessings. You're getting a double blessing, Pisces. It's right here. 9-9. 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. There's something, Pisces, about protecting your individuality, protecting your independence. With that 9 of Pentacles, keep getting some form of codependency or attachment to this past energy. Protect your independence and protect your individuality from these past energies. Because they know that you're in your power. They know that you're in your power. This is why they're trying to psych you out, okay? All they can do is create confusion that leads to illusion. Okay, but you have the truth on your side. You're getting a double blessing, Pisces. 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords. Some of you, Pisces, you're discovering things that you didn't even have to go looking for. Random information is coming to you, and it's not random. It's not a coincidence. Things that you're ready to know something or to discover a piece of information that was missing. And with this piece of information, Pisces, things are going to click. Things are going to make sense. You're going to realize why something had to happen. Yeah. With this piece of evidence or this piece of information, something's going to click into place. For some of you, Pisces, it's going to even inspire you to learn more, or it's even going to spark your curiosity in this area of your life. Yeah, but it feels, Pisces, like an energy of exposure, okay? Like something is getting exposed. You're coming across some kind of information that is going to expose someone or expose something. of the past. Yeah. To where if you had to trust your intuition, but you didn't have the facts or the information, that's what's coming in. It's coming in after your past. Okay? Some of you Pisces, you may have wanted this information. You may have needed this information some time ago. And you're getting this information after the event has happened. After whatever this Ten of Swords was, after this took place, then the information comes in. It's almost Pisces like you were in some kind of simulation or some kind of a test by the divine. You were being tested. And in that moment, you couldn't see it. In that moment, you maybe didn't know that that's what it was. But now looking back, you're realizing what the test was and how you passed it. Page of Swords. This is where the clarity, the information, the facts come in. But again, it almost feels like an exposure, okay? Someone is getting exposed. Someone that creates confusion and illusions, okay? This devil energy and this Knight of Wands. Doesn't have to be a Capricorn. It also doesn't have to be a fire sign. It could be. But this is the energy that they're embodying at this time. Yeah, this person is heavily attached, okay? This could be to indulgences, addictions, to people, to habits. They got a lot of attachments on them, okay? This is why this energy is coming in as very dense and lower vibrational, whereas yours is happy-go-lucky. It's very lighthearted, it's very playful, and you got a lot of blessings coming in. In this month of September, Pisces, you got a double blessing coming in. It's official. We got 9-9, 8 of Pentacles. Stay focused, stay centered, stay grounded, 6 of Wands. You got a lot of attention and victory coming your way, okay? I keep hearing success looks good on you, Pisces. You have an aura. You have an aura of success. There's this energy of winning. There's an energy of achievement. Again, Pisces, whatever you went through in the past, it's already a Ten of Swords. You already went through the hardest part. Whatever this is not even a test. It's a quiz, okay? Some of you have some past energies coming back around, but you already learned the lesson. You already know what to do with them. You're not sweating it. You're not anxious. You're not nervous about it. You already know what you have to do. Yeah. Happy-go-lucky. Something about you, Pisces, I don't know if it's the way that you move, the way that you carry yourself. It makes people think, Pisces, that you have it easy, okay? Or that you're privileged some way, somehow. But I'm getting, Pisces, is your level of experience, is the fact that you had to go through something many times. But you make something look easy, you make something look smooth, okay? With this 9-9 coming in. Some people, Pisces, may feel that they work harder or they do more, but yet here you are winning, here you are conquering, here you are receiving blessings. But they don't understand, Pisces. They don't see what's behind the scenes. They don't see what's behind the curtain. They don't see what's underneath, okay? All they see is the tip of the iceberg. They don't see the entire mountain underneath that. I'm getting, Pisces, for some people, they're just lazy thinkers, okay? They would rather judge a book by its cover, okay? But I am getting an energy of judgment here. Some people may feel, Pisces, that you have it easy or that you make it look easy. With the 9-9, yeah. But if you have blessings on blessings coming in, it's because you've done the work. 10 of Swords. There's a double blessing coming in. King of Pentacles. Don't get distracted. Don't lose focus. And be mindful where you're placing your attention. What are you giving your attention to? Who are you being influenced by? Holy Spirit, clarify this King of Pentacles for Pisces. Clarify this King of Pentacles for Pisces. What is this about? What do you want Pisces to know and understand about this King of Pentacles? Okay, we got the 9 of Wands in the reverse. We got the 5 of Swords in the reverse. We got the 2 of Cups in the upright. And we have the Star in the reverse. Wow. Pisces, some of you, you got real. You got very practical and you got real with yourself, is what I'm getting here. There was a point where you were wishing, hoping, and praying with the Star in the reverse. But then there came a time for action. There came a time for a plan and a process. 9 of Wands in the reverse. The need to open up and trust people, holding on to old stories. The need to let go of old battles. The need to follow through and finish what you started. Trapped by your own boundaries, and do not give up. Okay, it says here with the 9 of Wands, determination, resilience, defiance, a last defense, the final push, excitement for what's to come, finding motivation in the face of difficulties. Don't give up now, you're almost there. As you round the corner towards success, something may surface that threatens your feelings of security and achievement. It is important to remember how far you've come. Don't see this minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. Step into your resilient last stand. One final push to complete this task, and tomorrow's stunning light, you can rest. In shadow, this card suggests that you're making things harder than necessary by being overly defensive. You may also be inadvertently choosing a more difficult path because you believe on some level that healing and ascension should be difficult. Sometimes we become so enamored with our stories of rising up that our own shadows become romantic notions that we seek to defend. Let go of any ideas you have about navigating specific lessons on your path. Your time to relax into security and success is on the horizon. I push beyond my own perceived limitations, and I remain open and trusting as I do. So Pisces, again, there's something here about releasing resistance. With this Five of Swords in the reverse, Pisces, there's a need to release some kind of perfectionism or overthinking or overanalyzing. Yeah, because both of these energies are making it harder. Okay, this Nine of Wands is an energy of resistance. It's an energy of friction. And this Five of Swords is an energy of a lot of mental activity. Okay, whether it's thinking a lot, fixating on something, having thoughts that kind of loop back around. It's all headspace. It's all mind space kind of energy. So Two of Cups, there's something here, Pisces, that is coming together for you. Okay, you're merging some kind of a dream with reality. You're making something happen. And it's happening in the physical realm because we have the King of Pentacles. The Pentacles represents the materialistic things in life, the physical things that we can touch, feel, and grab. So Two of Cups is Star in the reverse. There's a time for wishing, hoping, and praying and planning, but then there's a time for process and action. Yeah. Pisces, Two of Cups, you're executing a plan and it's bringing in the results that you want. The Two of Cups, something is merging, something is coming into union. But with this Nine of Wands and this Five of Swords, there's still some old energy, Pisces, whether it's a habit or something that you're accustomed to that is making things harder. Okay, that Nine of Wands is just creating extra friction or more resistance on the path. That Five of Swords is just creating more thoughts and overthinking. So the King of Pentacles, get grounded, Pisces. Whether you meditate on your root chakra, you walk around barefoot, whatever it is that you need to do to get grounded and centered, hold that position is what I'm getting. Yeah, because it's also very balanced. The Queen of Cups is very fluid. The King of Pentacles is solid. Okay, so there's something here about your feminine and masculine energy. One side of you, Pisces, is very fluid and adaptable and very interchangeable. But then this King of Pentacles is a very, I don't want to say stubborn, but it's a very determined, solid, fixated energy. So you have a very beautiful flow. The Queen of Cups has all this blue energy. Okay, blue is a color of healing, but it's also the color of your throat chakra. Some of you, Pisces, you may even heal others through your expression, through your voice, through your words. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is a very healing energy. She's also the most intuitive and psychic queen out of all the queens in the tarot. So some of you, Pisces, there's a need to really hone in on your gifts and channel your abilities. To recognize what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are, but to play to your strengths, to stay in your power. Yeah, because the Queen of Cups, Pisces, is your element, whether you're male or female. There's something here about staying in your own element because it's going to empower you forward. And Spirit wants you to do, Pisces, what you usually do for others, how you support them, how you believe in them, how you cheer them on for yourself, okay? Spirit wants you to channel all that energy, that attention, that focus back into yourself. Queen of Cups, water yourself, nurture yourself, heal yourself. Page of Swords, and keep looking forward. Keep looking forward, Pisces. Yeah, I don't know for who this reading is for, but I'm getting that, yes, there is a bit of a test or a quiz coming back up with people or energies from the past. That again, there's this imbalance, this inconsistency, this lack of focus, this scatteredness, the devil energy coming in, toxicity, overindulgence, addictions, attachments. Yeah, okay, this could be a person, this could be an old habit or an old energy or a shadow aspect. But there is a quiz coming up, Pisces, and Spirit wants you to know that there's nothing to be worried about. You already learned the lesson. You're not going to repeat it. Yeah, King of Pentacles, you're wise now. Reverse for Pisces. What do you want Pisces to know and understand about this Wheel of Fortune? What is this about, Holy Spirit? of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Five of Wands. Yeah. Pisces, this is no good, okay? This is literally your first card in the tarot, okay? We're gonna dive deeper in the extended, okay? I'm actually excited for this one because the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, being your first card, is connected to this Knight of Wands and this Devil energy, okay? These three cards are connected, okay? And they're connected to the Ten of Swords. They're connected to your past. Five of Wands, jealousy, envy, drama, chaos, toxic competition, fighting, okay? Arguing, debating. The Five of Wands is it's a very spicy kind of energy, but not in a healthy way. It could be toxic. As you can see here, everybody's fighting for that fire. They don't care if they have to step on top of each other. They don't care what they have to do to get to the fire. It's not a teamwork kind of energy. It's a very competitive energy. But again, paired with the Nine of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, this is a negative energy, Pisces. So Nine of Swords. There's something here, Pisces, about the past. And the reason I keep bringing it up is because the past is not necessarily in the past. You will be tested from time to time. And you have to know, Pisces, that even if you've learned the lesson and you've passed the test before, if you decide to let your defenses down or to re-engage with something that you already know is not good for you, whether it's a person, a habit, an environment, something that you used to do, Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, that even though you've made it out, you've learned the lesson and you're in your power, it's a reminder, okay? It's a reminder. It's not necessarily a warning because I'm seeing it here, okay? There's energies around you, Pisces, that are being magnetized and attracted to you, okay? But some of these energies are attached to other negative people or negative habits. And so what they bring with them is chaos, is confusion, it's toxicity, jealousy, envy, okay? So some of you, Pisces, you're very high vibrational, okay? And your light is not just attracting other light beings or other light workers. It's also attracting a lot of moths, okay? It's also attracting a lot of vampiric energies. It's also attracting a lot of people that crave your attention, okay? Someone wants the attention that you get, Pisces. And they feel like if they're connected to you or around you some way, somehow, I was getting that message in the beginning, Pisces. Someone doesn't know if they want to be with you or they want to be you, literally, okay? With that Queen of Cups, if they can take your energy, they're going to take it. If they can emulate it, they're going to try and emulate it, but they can't because they're stuck in a lower vibrational energy, okay? You're high vibrational, they're low vibrational, okay? You can't bypass or cheat the universe, okay? Whatever frequency or whatever vibration they're engaging in, that's what's going to be reflected around them, okay? We do create our own realities, but this person or these people that you're being made aware of, Pisces, they're at a lower level of Pisces, of awareness, consciousness, evolution, okay? So they may have toxic traits or toxic habits or a toxic energy with them that Spirit doesn't want you to get caught up with, okay? Spirit doesn't want you to get reeled or pulled into that web, is what I'm getting here. This is why the world is in the reverse. It's a choice, Pisces. It's a choice to repeat an old lesson, or it's a choice to go down a path that you've already been down. Yeah, but this is what I'm getting. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse as your first card. This is an energy, Pisces, of be aware. Who's coming to you? For what reason? It's not about being paranoid. It's just about acknowledging, Pisces, that yes, your light is attracting a lot of attention, but not all of this attention is good. And not all of these people have good intentions. And even if they have good intentions, okay, there is a saying, Pisces, that the path to hell was paved with good intentions. Something along those lines. You may even have people, Pisces, that have good intentions, but some way, somehow, it ends up in a toxic cycle. And this is what Spirit wants you to know. You're already at a higher vibration. So for you to stay in situations or environments or engage with people who are still in this density, who are consciously making a choice to stay in toxicity, you may get pulled into that energy, okay? So this is why Spirit wants you to know with the Chariot in the reverse, do not become collateral damage. Do not get engaged with these kinds of energies. Do not repeat a lesson specifically. Yeah, because we got the Five of Wands. This is multiple energies. I'm seeing 2 feminine energies and 3 masculine energies. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. For a lot of you, Pisces, whatever this past energy was, it caused you a headache, okay? For some of you, it may have caused you sleepless nights or anxiety or stress, or maybe even PTSD, okay? Because we do have this 9 of Swords. Again, it's past energy. 9 of Swords to 10 of Swords. This already happened. This already ended. But Spirit wants you to know that the Wheel of Fortune in the upright is your first card. Pisces, you do have free will, but so do other people. Okay, so if someone's choosing not to respect a boundary, or someone's choosing to come back around, or trying to re-enter your life, okay, or pull you back into an energy, Spirit wants you to know, Pisces, that you already mastered that lesson. There's nothing there for you, is what I'm getting here. Spirit wants you to move forward. Yeah, Pisces, I'm excited for this extended. For the ones of you that do resonate, the link will be in the description box below for the extended. We're going to go deeper, Pisces, and we're going to ask for advice. We're going to ask for a final outcome card, challenges and difficulties that you don't see coming. And I'm also going to go ahead and pull some messages for this reading, Pisces, because we're already at an hour. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the extended, Pisces. The link will be in the description box below, Pisces, for the ones of you that do resonate. Blessings, Pisces. Take care.